Hey guys, it's Riley or else Thrifted over on Instagram and Poshmark, and today I'm here with the Thrift with me at Plato's Closet, and at the end a little bit of clothes mentor. There's really no intro to this video, so let's just get into it. First, I'm looking at the shoes. I found these Noble shoes, which are a trendy workout shoe brand, I think like CrossFit. So I did grab those and check comps. Plato's Closet did have those for $45, so someone obviously knew what they were doing and priced them high. I did end up purchasing them. You'll see them at the end in the haul. And this day I believe had like a 20% off coupon at Plato's Closet. So I knew I would be paying a little bit less than the list prices at Plato's. I love those Zara shoes. I've seen them a few times since I've been there and never picked them up because I don't want to pay that much. And these are Mark Fisher. They were $12. I like selling Mark Fisher a lot, but those I probably wouldn't pay more than $8 for. Here's just a pair of Lucky Brand boots. Some people have really good luck with these. I don't really like selling them. I will pick them up for cheap though. That's just a quick clip of a pair of Lululemon leggings I did run comps on, and comps were kind of all over the place on those, so I left them behind because I would have been paying up for them. Here I am flipping through the t-shirt section. I have found some good t-shirts in the past in the t-shirt section at Plato's Closet, and Plato's Closet tends to price the t-shirts pretty low, so I've picked up some expensive t-shirts for about $3 before in the past, and both have sold that I'm thinking of have sold for over $30, so I do like to look through the t-shirts and hopefully find a nice expensive t-shirt in there. This day I didn't, but sometimes I also find t-shirts for myself, and guess I'm fixing a shirt there. Yeah, so today I'm finding, a lot of, this was, okay, Kappa can be popular, but I believe this was a knockoff. There were no interior tags, but if it was an authentic shirt and it was $5 or under, I probably would have picked it up and it would have sold for maybe about $25, but not that one because I believe it was a fake Kappa. And coming to the end of the t-shirts here. So above the t-shirts were a pair of these popular Ugg Slippers. These can do very well, and so I did consider picking these up. I did check comps. They were priced at $16, and I had my coupon. There was definitely room for a profit to be made, but I didn't pick them up. The color, I think if they were black or tan, I would have picked them up, but I passed for the pink lavender color. So here I am just looking through jeans, and I did not find really any jeans this day. Everything was pretty mall brandish or priced relatively high. Those are Henry Bell or Henry and Bell or something, and I think those can do okay, but those ones are priced too high. Vintage jeans there, and vintage Lee jeans. Coming up here is a pair of Driftwood jeans. I found these in my last thrift with me at Plato's Closet, and this time I did consider buying them because I had my coupon. I believe they were priced at $15, but I still ended up leaving them behind in the end because comps were just too all over the place, and that was a pair that didn't have like any embroidery, which the ones with embroidery do better. Here is a pretty little thing dress. I did end up grabbing this. As I have said in many of my videos, I kind of did an experiment with Pretty Little Thing in August, where at Plato's Closet actually, I picked up many of the new with tag cocktail dresses for $8, and my goal was to make a $15 profit on each one, and they actually sold very well for me, so now I do pick up new with tag Pretty Little Thing cocktail dresses, very specifically anything with like sequins or ruffles, anything that looks like it might be a little more expensive. Oh, and here is one right here. So I found this Pretty Little Thing, and this one I did purchase and has actually sold, so I will show you the sold comp at the end of the video when I do the haul. And I believe this was priced at $8, and I had a coupon which made it a little bit cheaper than $8, so perfect. And that is actually a style I had sold before I found it here at Plato's Closet. I had picked it up in the past at Plato's in a different color, and it had sold for me, so I was for sure going to get that one. This dress caught my eye. It was just a Zara dress, and I liked the colors of it, but it was priced at $10, and it was a cheaper Zara line. Probably only would have cost $20 to $30 new, so left that behind. And just continuing to look for dresses. New with tag Pretty Little Thing, but as you can see, that one was definitely not like a sequined embellished dress. Oh, I put this in here because I was like, who purchased this? Look at that tag. And it's a junior size 7, $8, and you can see this was bought in July of 2020. I'm like, what buyer made the mistake of buying that terrible dress? That's the only reason I threw that clip in there. So here's another Pretty Little Thing new with tag dress. My Plato's Closet has been a little dry lately, so most of what I found this day were Pretty Little Thing dresses. And this one actually had some flaws on it, which I didn't notice in store, but I picked it up and noticed them at home, and it still sold. So I was glad that still sold. And there we go, another Pretty Little Thing piece I looked at, but it was plain and it was a romper. That piece I knew wouldn't have sold for very much, so I left it behind. Sorry about the footage. I know the quality is not great. Plato's Closet has their racks packed so tightly together that it's really hard to go through with one hand and film. So this dress I pulled out and I was like, this looks like Free People, and I looked at it and it was Free People. However, Plato's Closet messed up and had it labeled as American Eagle, and so therefore it's priced as American Eagle. And so I was like, oh, for $10 I can get this. My coupon will probably make it $8. I mean, if my coupon was 20% off, I don't remember anymore. So I grabbed it, and you will see in a little bit there was actually a hole in the front, so I had to leave it, and that was a bummer. I think the style is older and slightly oversaturated. Well, I don't even know if it was oversaturated, but it was an older style, and I still would have picked it up for $8 though. Another Pretty Little Thing, new tag dress. This one's in between casual and kind of like cocktail-y dress, so I gave that one a try and actually have not yet listed it, so maybe I'll report back to you to see how that does. And again, my footage is not doing too great there. And what are we gonna find? Oh, this right here. No, not this. That's Pretty Little Thing, but super basic. Brandy Melville, and they price, my Platos will price Brandy Melville crazy high. That was $10 for like a knit tunic. And so I passed on that. Brandy Melville is not gonna sell for a lot on Poshmark anyway. It will sell just probably for about $20 depending on the piece. So Brandy is not a brand I will pick up very often. This Intimately Free People piece was $12, excuse me. So it would have made it about like $10 for me, and $10 was just too much to pay. Intimately Free People does not have as high of a retail value, or well, yeah, retail or resale value as regular Free People. So I didn't even bother looking up comps on that. Maybe I should, but I had a feeling it wouldn't be worth paying $10 for. This piece coming up actually has a pretty funny story. It is a Free People top that I found back at a Plato's Closet sale in summer 2017. I feel like that was the year, and this is the exact piece. I know it because it is missing the lace-up tie that goes to the neck, and it has actually been repriced in 2020, September. It says on the date tag at $14, and at one point I could have purchased it for about $1 during the sale. So they have had that forever, and I was very surprised to see it and see that it was still there a few years after I had considered purchasing it. Well, I didn't really consider purchasing it. I just looked it up and saw that there was a lace missing. And so yeah, that was crazy. And here is another Free People piece, and this was a dress, and it was $12, so it would have been about $10 for me. But I didn't look it up, but it was definitely an older piece, and I just didn't like it, so I did leave that piece behind. Continuing to look through some dresses that was possibly vintage, I don't know. And here we pull out another Pretty Little Thing dress. This one I did not pick up because, again, it was leaning more on the casual side, although it looks like it was a wrap dress, and wrap dresses, true wrap dresses, the ones not faux but actually tie around your waist and wrap, those can do pretty well, so maybe that one could have done better than some other plain dresses from Pretty Little Thing, but I did leave it behind. Oh, there's 11s, $10, and they didn't know the brand, so I'm surprised I had that priced at $10. I really don't pick up Anthropology anymore. Pretty much always a pass. And I believe 11s is an older Anthropology brand at that, so definitely not a piece I'm interested in. This is actually slightly older footage, a few months old, so the pieces that I have had listed and have had sold have had, oh my gosh, that was terrible, have had a little bit of time to sell. Here is a piece from Pretty Little Thing, and I saw it was new tags. I pulled it out, and I'm feeling like this is a little bit too culture appropriation-y for me, so I threw that back. I wouldn't feel comfortable selling that, so left that for someone else who maybe would feel comfortable wearing that, not me. Quickly just checking the shoes above the dresses. There's a pair of Under Armour sneakers. Under Armour is not a brand that I have historically ever had luck with, so didn't even bother looking at those. Here I'm pulling out a dress, and it is actually Urban Outfitters, new with tags, and I didn't recognize the brand. I will show you the tag in a second. I don't even know what to call it. But I did pass this dress. It was priced at $10, so it would have been $8 for me. See, there is the brand. Let me know if you recognize it. I did not. But it was new tags for $100, so I feel like I could have sold it for a profit, but Urban Outfitters isn't a huge seller, isn't like price-wise, and can take some time to move. and so I left that behind. Didn't really want to pay $8 for it. Probably would have picked it up for about $5. I was surprised to find this Eileen Fisher tunic at a Plato's Closet just because it doesn't seem like a style or a brand that they would purchase. They didn't know the brand because on the tag it did not say Eileen Fisher, but for $6 and 20% off of that, I threw that in my cart and it actually sold pretty fast. I did debate on it a little bit just because it was plain black tunic and not a special fabric, but I'm glad I picked it up. Pair of Doc Martens, they were priced at $40 and I didn't want that style or to pay $40. Here is my haul section. So this is everything I picked up at Plato's Closet. This is a Pretty Little Thing new tag gown. It's so beautiful. I should have gotten it listed for Christmas/New Year's, but I didn't. It is photographed but not yet listed. However, this Pretty Little Thing, it's friend but not sister because they're slightly different. This is a midi dress. I have sold this one. This one got listed and sold before Christmas, so maybe it was someone's Christmas or New Year's dress. I did not know until I got home, but this dress was actually missing the waist tie, but it still sold for a decent profit. And as I said, I'm trying to make about $15 on each Pretty Little Thing dress. Now here's another Pretty Little Thing maxi dress, and this one has sold as well. This one was a maxi dress and had ruffles, so I had a feeling it would do pretty well. Now if you're thinking about picking up Pretty Little Thing dresses to resell, I would urge you again to stick towards the cocktail dresses, the ones that have a little more going on for them, and also new with tags. I don't think I've ever sold anything that wasn't new with tags. I don't track comps on these dresses, I just trust my gut, which, you know, can go poorly sometimes. Anyway, here's the Eileen Fisher tunic, and this did sell as well. Glad I picked this up because I did go back and forth, but it ended up being a good pickup for, how much did I pay? About like $5, $5 and $6. Now, the next piece I'm going to show you after this Eileen Fisher is a Zara dress that I did have to pass on. While I was filming this, actually, I noticed a flaw, so I left that behind. Zara, hit and miss, but I felt like the Zara piece would do well because of the sequins, and at this time the holidays were coming up. I was so excited to find this piece. It is a For Love and Liberty silk cami, and if you don't know, that is a division of Johnny Was, definitely a Bolo brand. So you can see here on the tag, it does not say the brand, which means they don't know the brand. It's not in their system, so it was only priced at $3. And this has yet to be listed. I actually bought that for myself to try on. Oh, and here's the hole I was talking about in the dress. So what I was saying before that, I bought that cami to try on myself. It didn't fit. Here is the Pretty Little Thing fringe dress I showed earlier, and another piece I have photographed but yet to list. It just has gotten to the back of my photos, so I guess you can say it's not in my death pile because it's photographed, just not listed. Okay, this Pretty Little Thing dress, I actually didn't like this. I regretted picking it up, but then it sold, so what can I say? I will continue to pick up these new with tag Pretty Little Thing dresses as long as they're selling for me and I'm making about a $15 profit. This one I possibly made a little less on, but I didn't like the style, so I was glad to see it go. And also this one sold, and I accepted a $25 offer on it because of the flaws I did not notice, and also I really did not like the style. I tried this on myself and it just fit super weird, so I was glad to sell that. Next up is a Zara bathing suit. It is a one piece, and one pieces do sell better than just a bikini top or a bottoms. What am I trying to say? And I grabbed this because it was on sale and it was 50% off, but I thought it might have been 75 because someone had gone over in like orange and green, and one of them was 50 and one of them was 75, whatever. Basically, I paid $4 for that. This Pretty Little Thing dress, very pretty, sold very fast, so I'm glad I picked this one up. And next is also a Pretty Little Thing dress that has already sold for me. This style I believe I've sold 2 or 3 of now, and it is a style I would pick up in the future if I saw it for the right price and new with tags. Here is a pair of Lululemon leggings that Plato's had missed, so they were actually only priced at $6, so that was a score for me. I have photographed these but yet to list them because I hate trying to find Lululemon stock photos / the style name, so if you know the style name, please let me know. Here are the no bowl sneakers I mentioned earlier, and because I paid up for these like $30 something, my profit margin was smaller, but I am still glad I picked them up because they sold very fast. Definitely a bolo. So now we are in Clothes Mentor and I'm looking through the sale section. This is a Reese dress and it was on sale maybe for like $13. I feel like a profit could have been made on that, but I passed on it just because Reese's a dress Brandy might sit on for a little while. Anyway, if you don't know what Clothes Mentor is, it is like Plato's Closet but geared towards adults, the professional woman So I don't always go into Clothes Mentor because the prices are higher. However, you often will see better brands. I found this Tadashi Shoji dress and it was on sale, I believe, for $12. And so I did contemplate this, but I passed, and I'm glad I did because Tadashi Shoji doesn't always have a great resale value. Now, this was possibly my score of the day. I found this Reformation dress and it was $19, and I did pick it up, but I have yet to list it. So I do think, though, that dress should sell close to $100. Here I am looking at the tall dresses. That's T by Alexander Wang. I checked comps, and at $22, there's really no room for a profit, so that did get left behind. And this dress, I don't know what it was because I didn't show the brand. Part of me hates going into Clothes Mentor because there are so many good pieces, but they're always priced too high for resale, and the sale section usually isn't my friend, so I often will walk out empty-handed, and it's kind of a waste of time. Luckily, this day I did leave with 2 pieces. I left with the Reformation dress you saw, and also a Dress the Population dress you will see for a short clip at the end of this video. I don't have very much to say here, so I did speed up the footage just to give you guys an idea of the brands that they get in at this Clothes Mentor. It is a nice location. It's close to my house, but I really often will go there maybe once a year just because prices are high and they don't often find things for resale. Although I was very lucky to find that Reformation dress, and if I could walk out with a Reformation piece every time, I would totally go. I checked comps on this Free People piece, but for $20, it was not worth picking up. I just liked it and kind of hoped that it would bring in more money, but nope. And again, we're just back to looking through lots of Anthropology brands at this location and Free People pieces, but they know they're Anthropology brands and they price them high. And as I said earlier, I'm just not really been picking up Anthropology lately. So this dress right here, I knew what it was right away. It's a strawberry printed Madewell dress, and I know this because I actually have one in my death pile, and they had theirs priced at $18, so I passed on that real fast, especially since I already have one. Here is some more Free People, and this dress is a Bailey 44 dress, which is a brand I really don't like, so I don't pick up anymore. And this Mizook, this is expensive, and I was like, oh, it's cute, I kind of want it, but it was over $20, which was just too much. New at Tag Zara for $14, again, just too much. So a lot of stuff that I would be excited to find at Goodwill for $6 to $10, but over $10 is just often too much to pay. And here's the last piece I picked up of the day, this Dress the Population dress. And I paid $16, but hope to make about a $40 profit. That is it for the Thrift with me. Thanks so much for watching. If you like reseller content, feel free to subscribe. Also, if you like these Thrift with me videos more than haul videos, please let me know, because I'm trying to decide if I should turn most of my haul videos into like a Thrift with me, and then just give you a haul while I'm in the store with a voiceover. So if you have an opinion on that, please let me know. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I will see you guys later. Bye.